On December 3rd, 1943, the legacy of the 1st Special Forces began on a mountaintop in central Italy, where hundreds of soldiers fought the German army in the Battle of Monte la Defensa.
This mountain was their first mission. They had to climb up the cliffs. They had to get positioned to start with. And remember that we're in the Italian Alps in December, in the winter, in the snow, in the rain.
80 years ago, the FSSF, as they were known, had to scale a cliff hundreds of feet high to flank the Germans. The assault was the culmination of months of training that started right here in Helena. The specialized unit of U.S. and Canadian forces was based at Fort Harrison, specifically because of the surrounding geography.
The environment here, the mountains, the snow, the winter, was very similar to what they anticipated the environment to be in Norway.
Bill Woon is a relative of one of the men in the all-volunteer unit that succeeded at Monte la Defensa. He says that recognizing the unit's accomplishment on the 80th anniversary is a good time to remember the accomplishments and sacrifices from all of our servicemen and women.
Since 1973, our entire military is volunteer. And so to recognize not only the 1st Special Service Force, but the commitment that our military makes today in the men and women who volunteer to put themselves in harm's way to maintain and preserve what the 1st Special Service Force and that generation gave us.
The unit would go on to face some of the toughest battles of the war, earning the nickname the Devil's Brigade. They suffered heavy losses, but their efforts helped clear the way for the Allied forces advancing through Italy.
They were all more than willing to step in front of a bullet to save the buddy behind them. And that carried forward, and that measure of that standard that was anticipated that each one of those soldiers had, it carries on today.
Reporting in Helena, Ryan Berg, MTN News.